If you could be in one band, what would it be?
Aerosmith.
That's not what
No,
I was.
No.
I was
We talked a lot about Aerosmith later in this
at
play
some
through,
point.
so let's bring it up again in this re-record.
Yeah.
If I could be in any band,
If you
like
could be
in
in any
history or
band,
any
yeah.
current band.
In history.
A band that exists, though, not one that I would
Yeah,
come up with.
yeah.
Okay.
It's not a fictitious thing.
This is way too difficult. Because it's like, some bands might be more fun to be in than others, and some bands are more creatively... Like, what would be my goal?
I've got the perfect answer for you.
For me or for you?
For anyone.
Okay.
The Bee Gees.
But would I have to be in the Bee Gees in the 70s? Or would
you're,
they exist
you're
again
in
now?
the Bee Gees.
But the Bee Gees
yes,
are
in
not.
the 70s.
Okay, but so I can't live in the present time then.
Well, they're
I'm
still
sacrificing
alive.
present
They're
time.
still alive.
Yeah, but they're not like active. They're not the Bee Gees. Not really.
Right,
you know
right.
what
But I mean, they have iPhones. If that's what you're trying to, if that's what you're driving.
Not
towards.
if I can't have an iPhone, then I will not be.
If I
in that
can't
band.
have an iPhone.
I don't have an iPhone, so it's fine. I mean, having had been in the Bee Gees would be great, but I wouldn't want to have to live in the 70s. I'm accustomed to modern.
What's your beef
living.
with the 70s?
I'm just accustomed to modern living. It's like if you're in the 70s and we're talking and you say,
There'd
well,
be
we'll live in
all
the
that.
50s. Like, I'd prefer not to live in the 50s.
There'd be all that condom, the sex, and no worries.
There would still be worries.
They didn't know that then.
They did know that.
Did they?
Yes.
Then why did they have all that condom, the sex?
Because they were just dumb. They're just dumb, but they knew what resulted from. There's STDs, and then there's the other things, which can still happen.
The
no matter
pregnancies?
What, the pregnancies, yeah.
Those are the other things?
Yeah, those are the other things. That would still happen no matter what time period you're in or what band you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I've
wow.
never heard stories of the Bee Gees getting anyone pregnant, except for their intended people.
Except for the intended people. I'm gonna get you pregnant. More than pregnant to me. 'Cause you also have an STD.
Oh, you went.
That
You
was-
clipped right
yeah,
through the
I remember
bullshit.
That. I was really we called bullshit at the time.
We called it
I'll
what
call
it
it again.
was.
Call
it
it
was
again.
bullshit.
Bullshit.
So if not the Bee Gees, then whom?
This is too difficult. This is too difficult. I mean, it would have to. I mean, according to my own. Okay, how about we just cut out the whole time period thing
Sure.
and just focus on the band itself.
Well, tell me what time period you'd prefer to
I
be
prefer
in
to
a
be in
band.
modern times. The most modern times, like right now, would
So
be great.
so you'd want to be in the Killers.
Because I'd have to give up stuff. I'd have to give up the internet. I'd have to give up. Like this.
Life was enjoyable before the internet.
Yeah, I know, but I'm already used to it. If I was born then, I'd be fine.
What if we agree that you're not accustomed, like you're not suddenly transported back and missing
and then missing
the
my
internet?
current life? Yeah, and I would also miss my friends from 2016.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, we'll cut out that stuff. Beach is a great choice.
I thought so, but
But
you
it's-
didn't like it.
I overthought it.
Yeah, you did.
Ooh, wow, that was bullshit.
I think she got you.
Dad's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Band.
Band.
I mean, I'd love to be one of those, like, would I also be a better singer? Would
Parliament
I be able to,
Funkadelic?
That's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
But would I also be a better singer? Like, if I'm in the band, would I be able to perform in the band?
Yes.
Okay.
Easy. You're able to keep. You're comparable.
And I'd love to be one of those 70s, like, AM radio, like a Chicago or like a Steely Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Although Steely Dan, I bet, wouldn't be that fun. I feel like they were real
No.
sticklers. They were real sticklers. It was Steely and Dan.
So also at this point, I suggested you thought maybe we shouldn't use the bell, and I said just do it.
No, well, I was the one that brought up using the bell in
Right,
the first place.
but I felt like you were apprehensive to do so, and I
Yeah.
was fully behind it.
Yeah, I was apprehensive because I was worried you would put up a big fight.
No,
You'd put up a big old fight.
no, no.
Okay.
I wanted you to do. I wanted you to be you.
So, and I'm glad we made the decision. So now we're we're summoning someone.
Mhm.
We all know what's gonna happen,
Mm-hmm.
but let's just play it by ear at this point.
That's right. It's going to be my friend, the animal trainer,
Here they are.
Jim Parsons.
of the Alan. I was thinking Alan Parsons. What about a member of the Alan Parsons Project?
I have literally no idea what they did.
They have a really good song. I forgot what it was called. It's like a sphere or Mind's Eye or something. If you heard it, you would know it. I remember we talked. I remember I was looking them up at work when I had a job, and I remember sending you this song, and you're like, "Oh, that."
Okay.
Like you knew what it was.
Okay.
Let's
what about
bring up the old telephone?
What about Emerson, Lake, and
Palmer?
Yeah.
You don't know that? Like how you can't remember. Which one would I be? Would I be Palmer? Is that why you can't remember?
No, it's like Emerson, Lake, and Parker.
Emerson, Lake, and.
Beep.
That's a good point. Would I be me or would I be Palmer? You know, would I be the person I replace?
Don't think about it so hard. Jesus Christ.
All right, Alan.
It's like I asked, what are your Desert Island albums? And you're like, well, how many batteries do I have? It's like, I don't fucking care.
What island would I be on?
Desert Island.
Okay, well, they have Alan Parsons has an official website, obviously.
Mm-hmm. I believe
Alan
here
Parsons Music.com.
We were admiring the clouds a little bit.
Yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful view.
Beautiful apocalypse.
Yeah. Eye in the Sky is the song.
Eye in the Sky.
I will bring up a little bit of it. We'll get a copyright strike if I'm not careful here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a little advertisement.
Skip that ad.
I can't. I can 2
skip
seconds.
That addy.
2 seconds. I'll skip that addy. All right, here we go. I'll skip ahead a little bit. It's like, okay, I remember now. It's like,
oh yeah. And that is Alan Parsons Project.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Alan
and this was the part where we learned you could do a charge in the back and just really freak her out.
Yeah, Hinoka here.
God bless
always
you.
doing these these crazy stabs.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what his weapon is.
Is it the one that starts with an L, the sword?
I don't think it's Ludwig's.
Ludwig's? No.
Because I don't see the thing on the back.
Yeah. Maybe that's. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Interesting.
Eye in the sky. Okay, and then you sit down.
And I sat
for a moment?
accidentally. Yeah, I sat down at this point. It was some gesture I accidentally did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Hinoka really appreciated that.
I'm sure Hinoka
this old idiot. Like
how
how Hinoka just circled her. Yep. Like what you were saying. He didn't roll, or he just walked behind her.
Hinoka knows.
Hinoka knows. And I was, of course, terrified of being killed because I wanted this to end. So I was being very cautious and letting Hinoka TCB it.
Yep.
Boom. Uh-oh.
They both get out. Get out.
Get out. I love that thing.
Yeah, I don't know which one that is. I think it's probably the new for the DLC.
Yeah.
Because I don't recall anything like that when I was doing Arcane.
Whoa.
Yeah?
She changed targets to the last.
Oh, yeah? You interrupted that?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's
yeah.
nice.
Come on, Hinoka. Help me. Help me. Help me, Hinoka.
Help me. Hinoka, help me.
Oh, yeah, charge. Oh, it didn't actually bring her down. A few palpable misses by me, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And we have done it, everyone.
We've done it. It stopped.
Our elation, in the original audio, we were very elated.
There's a lot of...
I'm still elated watching it. It just feels great to be done with that, because that was... I was really not happy. I was very depressed.
You were really down.
I was real down about it.
You were really down.
Real down. Because I just wanted to play Bloodborne, and I felt like we hadn't been playing Bloodborne for the last 3 sessions, which translates to 9 episodes or more.
And you had to keep reliving that.
Just again and again, and every day editing an episode of us fighting and failing and fighting and failing. Of course, I could have chosen to not cut out a lot of that.
No, that's not.
That's not how we do it.
That's not the document that we're creating.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
I remember you mentioning that in the original audio, that this is a document of who we are. And I mentioned it makes more sense just to have a piece of paper, a little document that just says shit at the top.
Yep. Shit.
Shit.
Signed,
Fruitful Diversions. Shit. But we do pretty well into this fishing village which we're about to go to. I mean, we die a number of times, but we make a lot of progress.
Don't give it all away.
I don't give a shit, Greg.
I like that about you. I like that about you.
Yeah, get it. Let elixir.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at a little taste of what's to come.
Yep.
You know?
A little something for your pockets. Something for your dream diary.
Put in your dream diary, and then just update it every night. That's all I ask.
Just write down your dreams.
That's a thing, right? If you start writing down your dreams all the time, you start being more lucid about them, right?
Yeah, it's easier to recall them.
But the more you recall them, also doesn't it make it so like it's more possible for you to like be aware?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm not a dream doctor.
Well, I would never claim that you're a dream doctor. Have you ever thought about going to school for a dream doctorate?
Actually, no.
The PhD?
I'd never actually thought about that.
But yeah, I remember like a few times in my life I'd thought about like, I'm going to actually do this. I'm going to do these things that help you lucid dream.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just give up like immediately. Like, this is too much work. Like, this is... And it's a shot in the dark anyway. Like, you don't know what's going to really work out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, you know, you have to like...
You just got no gumption.
It's true. I have a hard time motivating myself.
You got no stick-to-itiveness. is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably about right. Ooh, wow.
Yep.
These great moves. I get some
good.
I'm playing. This is me
good.
playing, and I felt real
we
good.
can tell by the outfit and the weapon.
Yeah, but
that's good to
we
remind
can tell.
people. It's good to remind people.
Because not everyone is really that. Is going to be, and nor should you be that. You know, attentive.
Mm-hmm. Get that weird skull casting, man.
Uh-huh. When I first played this area, I had a lot more problems with it.
Oh yeah, this is a nightmare scenario for me.
It really is.
Just a real kick in the pants.
Real,
you know,
invasion of the pooper.
Yep.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
But we do well for this first half. We get the shortcut. We make it through. Well, let me not. You know, I shouldn't.
Well, that was. I mean, we got the shortcut right there.
Yeah. Still, a cart before the horse.
You're so excited about.
I'm just so glad I'm not doing that.
No, your energy right now is so playful. Whereas before it was so sad.
Very dour. I was very dour. I was very affected.
Yeah.
Boom. And at that point, I remember you chided me, like you were like, if you have any balls, you would just hit him immediately, you know. Mm-hmm. And you're right. You're right. But also, that might not have worked out.
That's not your thing. That's where we realized you're still summoning people for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Not that anybody came. Spoiler alert.
Unless someone did come, because there's a point where something happens that we don't have an explanation for. But
yeah.
We'll see that when it comes.
Yep.
Go down there and get that, Matt. Good. Jesus.
Chunk.
The chunk.
Bloodstone chunk.
Bloodstone chunk.
I had to remember to not whisper. That's my pact to myself.
Yeah. It's your agreement.
But my whispering voice is my sexiest of voices.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I think I disagree with you. I think your full-throated voice is much more radio friendly. It's much more. I guess it's definitely very friendly. It's pleasant.
Right. I'm talking sexy.
If you want to be sexy, I don't know.
Sexy.
Yeah.
I'm talking boudoir talk.
All right, give me like a sentence in your boudoir talk voice.
What's the sentence you want? Because I feel like I can't.
How about I love the way you look real good wearing those sheets.
Okay. You look real good wearing those sheets.
I guess I'm really uncomfortable, which means it works.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because if you were wearing those sheets and you wanted to look really good in them for me, and I said that, you'd be like, yes.
Or I'd be like, sorry, what?
What?
Why are you whispering?
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry?
Have you ever had that in an intimate time? Somebody said something, you're like,
what?
What?
I don't think so.
It's really embarrassing.
It is. I would feel bad for them.
Like, could you say anything?
Too, like, you're just too quiet. I'm sorry.
Could you just say it one more time?
Sorry. What was that?
I'm sorry. What?
What was that?
I'm sorry. What?
Come again?
I'd love to hear you say that again.
That was really good for me, and I'd love to hear it again.
Just do it again. Just do it one more time.
Because it was so good.
Run it past me one more time.
Did it for me. Really did it. What you just said.
What you just said was great.
Really did
and
it
I'd
for me.
love to hear it. I'd love to hear you say that again.
But say it a little louder because it'll be even more sexy.
That's right. It's sexy when it's loud. It's sexy when it's enunciated.
Yeah.